Hey, brothers and sisters, how you guys doing? This is family. My name is Ken Two Tucker, better known as Ken Master, and I'm going to show you how to do a market execution and how to do a pending order. Okay? Because once you learn a strategy, you need to know where to get in, where to get out, and where to put your risk management. Now, that's called a trade setup. Okay? So I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys how to do it. Okay? Before we get started, I want to explain something to you guys. A broker is an online a broker is an online bank account. Let me just say that this is very important. Okay. Right here, this is you want to take a picture of this. If you brand new to Forex, you never traded before, you need to do a screenshot of this because it's kind of hard to find this online. Okay. So take a picture of this because this is going to teach you how much money you're putting in the market because this is how the banks look at our money when we put our money into the bank into our bank account. Okay, so you need to know the difference between the balance, which is the lot size, and the micro, mini, and standards, which is how much money you putting in the market based on the balance that you have in that brokerage account. Okay, like I said, a brokerage account is separate from your checking and savings account. Okay, the way this works is this: you're going to transfer your money out of your whatever money that whatever money you decide to trade in a forex market, right? What you want to do is transfer money from your Wells Fargo, Fidelity, uh, Bank of America, whoever you bank with. Say like you want to start off with $500. What you do is you transfer that money into a brokerage account. The broker that I use is called LQD LQD FX. It's the website, okay? You just lqdfx.com, okay? Let's go back to here. This is very important. Okay, let's talk about lot size and balance for just a moment. Now, lot size is the balance. That means how much money you took out of your checking and savings account that you want to trade with. Say like you want to trade with $500. $500. That $500 got to come from somewhere. And it comes either from your checking account or your savings account. Okay, so that's going to be your balance. Another word for balance is called lot size. Okay, down here at the bottom, it says micro, mini, standards. Micro, mini, standards is the position of that lot size. Let me say that one more time. Micro, minis, and standards is the position of that lot size balance, meaning that if I have $500 in my brokerage account, okay, LQDFX, if I want to trade 10 cent, the money going to come out of my brokerage account, not my checking or savings account. Just want to make sure we're clear with that. Now, this is very important for us to understand this part early because before we even get into doing a market execution or a pin and order, you need to know how much money you're putting in the market. Now, this is what I want you to remember. The money is always on the right side. The position lot size is to the left of that dollar amount or that change amount. Let me give you an example. Right here, it says $5. If I was going to do a position, right, I have to look at the lot size to the left of that dollar amount in order for me to enter that position size into the market. Now, let me give you an example. Make sure you take a picture of this because this picture right here is going to change your life. Now, before we get started, I just want to make sure you guys understand. The way this works is we have the Forex market, right, which is a platform, and then we have a brokerage account. How we trade is we have to connect the brokerage account to the Forex market, which is the MT4. Okay, the MT4 is called MetaTrader 4. That's up here at the very top. Right here is open account, log in, MT4. What we're going to do is we're going to click right here. And what it's going to do is going to open up the charts for us. Okay. Now, what we're looking at right now, let me go ahead and close this out. What we're looking at right now, what we're looking at right now, right? What we're looking at right now is the charts, right? And we've seen this on TV before or some videos. You've probably seen it on YouTube or whatever. Okay, these are the charts. To the left of the charts is called the symbols. Symbols, that's where the currency pairs go. Euro, GPY, or Euro, USD. It's going to be on the left side, which is the demo. by default, they already have currency pairs there already. And whatever currency pair that you want to trade, which is the symbol, then you can manually type it in. I'm going to show you how to do it in this video. Okay. First thing first is what we want to do is come over here. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Before we even trade, you got to set up a demo account, which is a simulation account, meaning the market will let you test a strategy with monopoly money, fake money, to see that your strategy works. Once you see that the strategy works, then you can go ahead and set up a live account. Now you can trade for real. The way it works is whatever you made in your demo account, your simulation account, if you'd have took that trade in a real account, better known as a live account, you'd have made that money for real. So if you'd have made $200, $500, $50, $70 in your demo account, if you'd have traded in a live account, that's how much you would have made. Okay. Now keep in mind, I'm just showing you how to do a market execution in a pending order. Okay. But you need to learn a strategy. And I also teach that if you look down at the very bottom in the description, watch all my videos, and I will lead you to the right place, which is to give me a call or give me an email. Shoot me an email. Okay, let's get going. Okay, we got to dissect this. Right here, we have 4 arrows pointing in different directions. It's called the enable full screen. I'm gonna click that. Okay. Now, before you even trade, right? You gotta be able to connect. You got to be able to connect your login and your password for your account, whether it's a demo account or a live account. This is where you go. In the upper left-hand corner, we have what we call file. Okay. Click right here. I'm going to swing around here just in case, you don't see it. Up in the upper left-hand corner. I'm sorry, upper left-hand corner. Left click that. Right here, it's going to say open a demo account or log in to a trade account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push log into trade account. Okay. Once I click that, if you watch the video that if you click the link of the description, if you click the description link, I got a video, and also I have the link to get you a broker, LQD FX. Now, LQD FX, once you fill out the information, set up a brokerage account or demo account, what they're going to do is they're going to send you an email. In that email, whether it's a live account or demo account, they're going to give you the login number, and they also going to give you the password. And all you got to do is fill out. I already have my information in here. I'm already logged into my account. I have a demo account. All you do is copy and paste from your email the login numbers or letters, and also your password. Log in the numbers and letters. Put it right here. This part right here is important. Right here where it says server, we got a drop box right here. Click the drop box. If it's your demo account, then keep it on demo. If it's a live account, make sure you click where it says live account. See the difference? Live account, demo account. Once you put demo account, if it's a demo account, you push OK. And what that's going to do is that's going to connect your brokerage account to the Forex market platform. Okay. So I'm already in, so I don't have to do this process again. But I'm just letting you know, if you brand spanking new, I got you. Okay, now watch this. Close out. Now watch this. Now, looking at this chart right here, we're going to talk about market executions first. But before we go into market execution, let me kind of walk you through what's kind of going on right now and what are you seeing. What you're seeing right now, you got the symbols, the currency pairs to the far left, and you have the chart to the right. Right now, if you look where I got my hand swinging up, you got the cursor pointing. This is a CAD-JPY, which is the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Say like you don't want to trade that particular currency, that symbol. You come to the right. All you got to do is left click on, I'm going to use the AUD-CAD, which is the Australian. This is Canadian, Japanese. This is Australian, Canadian. All you got to do is left click and hold, drag it over to the left, and you see at the top, you're going to see the letters change. Watch this. Bam. Now I'm in the AUD-CAD. Okay. Now, when I'm ready to do a trade in this particular currency pair, this little middle box right here, this little middle box in between the sell and the buy, this right here is where we put the money the position lot size, meaning how much money we're going to put in the market based on our balance. Okay, so remember we said we're starting off with $500, but right here, let's go back here. But over here we have the micros, the mini, and the standards. So right now it says 0.01, which is 10 cents. So when you come here, if you look inside this box closely, you'll see it says 0.01. So that means it's 10 cents. So if I click sell or buy, only 10 cents is going to go into the market. Okay. So now we already know we came here to get paid. So we already know if you want to go, you want to make a little bit more money, you got to put more money in the market. Okay. Now watch this. This part right here. This is where it get good. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I say, you know what? I want to do a $4 trade. First thing you want to do is look at the $4 and look to the left of that $4, which is the position lot size of that amount of money. So if I look to the left, it looks like it's 40 cents, 0.40, but it's actually $4. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put $4 in the market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, come to the full screen right here. I'm going to come inside this box, right? Be careful where you click at in this box, because if you accidentally push any one of these buttons right here, you're going to be in that trade. There's no forgiveness in numbers, only words, okay? So make sure you be real careful how you, be careful with what you click in here. You only want to click only the numbers right here in the middle box. So I'm gonna get all that out the way. I'm gonna delete that number and I'm gonna put in $4. So what I'm gonna do, 0.40, okay? Once I do that, once I click sell, bam, I'm in the trade, okay? Where the trade gonna show up at is down here at the bottom, which is set right here in the bottom left-hand corner. It's gonna say order. So right now I have an order of $4, which is my size, right? It says, like I said, lot size, another word for lot size is position size. So 0.40 is $4. I got my currency pair. I got where the market enter me in. Well, once I do a market execution, my broker is going to enter me into the trade now. I want to make sure we're clear. The broker going to enter me into the trade right now. Now, this trade don't have no protection. Always remember, when it comes down to a trade, it's called a trade setup. A trade setup consists of an entry price, a take profit, and a stop loss. Okay, stop loss is the risk management, how much money you're willing to lose. Entry is you gotta get into the market at a good price, and your broker gonna help you do that. Take profit is your target area. The goal is to get in and go straight to your target and make your money in between the space, okay? I teach all that in my class, but I just want to make sure you know how to do a market execution. So right now, at this point, I got my entry in, but I got my entry price in, but I don't have no protection, meaning that this trade can go left on me. And if I don't put no stop loss or take profit in, if it goes the wrong way, it'll keep eating my money until all my money is gone. Or it can go work in my favor and keep going to a certain location. It'll keep on going. If you don't put a take profit in, it's going to keep going. If it's going in the right direction, kudos to you. You're doing good. But in trading, you always want to have what we call a trade setup. Entry price, stop loss, take profit. Meaning where you get in, where you get out, and your protection. Okay? Now watch this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, let me make sure I say this right here. Whenever you use this is called, I'm going to right click on the charts. I want you to see what it's called. It's called a one-click trading. If you don't see the one-click trading in this upper left-hand corner, right? Sometimes you may not see it, okay? All you got to do is come to the chart, right-click it. It says one-click trade. Click it, it pop up. When you click this for the very first time, remember what's going to happen is it's going to ask you permission, meaning that you have to read the fine print. You don't really have to read it, but if you read it, I'm not giving no advice. I'm just saying, seek help, attorney, whatever you got to do. Just remember this. Once you say I accept and once you click accept in the check box, now you're able to activate what we call the one-click trading, meaning that I can click this as many times as I want, okay? I'm going to do another one, okay? You hear that noise? That means I'm in the market. Okay, cool. Now, now that we got the entry price in, now I'm ready to put in my stop loss and my take profit because I already got the entry in. Whenever you push the sell or buy in this upper left hand corner with the one click trading, you end the trade. You told the broker, I want to get in now. And right now, it's going to show up at the bottom. Right here, it says order. If you see my cursor down here at the bottom, I click two positions, meaning two orders of $4, which is $8 total. But here's the deal. If you look at this closely, if you look to the right, you see where it says profit, right? Where it says profit, you got a negative here, negative 14.38 and a negative 10.19. If you see a negative sign right there, of course, that means you're losing money. Keep that in mind. If you see a negative, that means you're losing money, okay? Both, whatever position, you can do 5, 6, 7 positions. Whatever number is at the bottom, right? That's going to be how much money you losing or how much you gaining off of all those trades, meaning off of all those positions. Another thing I want to explain to you guys, which is very important, is the balance. The balance is right here. If you look to the left over here where I got the cursor, that's the balance. The balance is not going to change. The only thing that's going to change is the equity. The equity, if you look at it closely, the numbers change. 4, 6, 8, 15, now 4, 6, 7. That means that once that trade is over, whatever the balance is, that's going to be with your new, once the equity close out, or you close out the trade, or you, let's just say like it hit all your take profits, meaning you enter the trade, the market went in your favor, and it hit all your take profits. That means that all that profit is going to be your equity, and now your balance is going to change to the new equity. Just want to make sure we're clear with that, okay? Now, another thing with equity as well, it lets you know whether you're winning or losing as well. But your balance is going to stay the same until the trade is done. Meaning that if it goes in a negative and your broker stop you out of the trade, if you win in a negative like $200 from the 487, then it's going to be $487.54 minus that 200. If I do say so myself. Now watch this. Here's the next thing. Once the next move is to look underneath here, right? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put your stop loss in, which is the SL. If you look down here at the bottom where it says order, I'm going to put in my stop loss, and I'm going to also put in my take profit, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to put some lines in place. I'm going to put a line up here. That's going to be where my stop loss is going to be. And also, I'm going to put a take profit down here at the bottom, okay? So right here, I got my stop loss right here on this line. As you can see, this number right here that's highlighted, 0.94230. That's going to be my stop loss. Down here at the bottom, it's going to be my take profit. So I'm expecting for the market to just come straight down here, hit this trade right here. Hit this number right here, 0.93821. That's why I told my broker, that's what my take profit is going to be. That's where I want you to take me out. Think about it. Take profit. Take me out of here with my bag. Better known as get the bag and run. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in right now. So all I gotta do, whichever currency pair at the bottom, whichever order, I want to put the stop loss in and the take profit. And you will know if you don't have a stop loss and take profit in, because it is a 0. See these zeros right here? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, right? I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to right click on any one of those positions. It's a word right here that says modify. Once I click the word modify, right? At this point, now I'm going to put my stop loss in and my take profit. My stop loss is this highlighted number over here at the very top, 0.94230. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here where it says stop loss. So I'm going to come here, delete all that, and I'm going to put my stop loss number in, 0.94230. Once I put that in, what I like to do is I like to come up here to where it says stop loss. I just like to click in there. Remember what I said? I like to come up here, click where it says stop loss. I'm not going to put no number here. I already put it here. Once I type the number in, pay attention. This part is very important. Type the number in, come up here where it says stop loss, and just click in there one time until you see that word that says modify. After you do that, come down here, get your stop loss number, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to see my take profit, which is 0.93821. I'm going to put that number in here, right? Which is 0.9, is an 821. As soon as I finish doing that, hold on one second, I'm sorry. Let me put that number in. Let me put that number in again. Come here, put that number in, move this out the way. 0.9, so 0.93821. And now I have my stop loss in, which is SL. I got the number. You notice this order don't have no stop loss. This order don't have no take profit. And this has a stop loss. SL means stop loss. TP means take profit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm not going to leave this trade out there like that. I'm going to protect myself with a trade setup. So all I got to do is put my cursor on it, right click, push modify, and do the same thing. I put my stop loss in here. Once I type the stop loss number in there, 0.94230. Okay, then as soon as I type the number in, I come up here and click it. I come up to the stop loss and I click. You see where my cursor is? I click this. After I put the number in, come up here and click it just one time. And then all of a sudden, and then you'll see the modifier pop up. Now all I got to do is put in my take profit now, okay, which is my target, 0.93821. I'm gonna put that number there. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out the way. 0.93821. And then click here. Boom. Bam. Okay, so now I got two positions, better known as orders, two orders in of $4 a piece. My size is my lot size, better known as my position size. I got $4, 0.40, like I showed you guys before. Right here, $4, 0.40 equals to $4. Remember, the money's on the right side. To the left of that dollar amount is the position size. And that's what goes inside this box right here, okay? Now, let me go ahead and make it bigger. Bring this up here. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close out these trades. Say if I made the money that I want to make. You don't have to wait for the market to go to your take profit and then have a broker take you out. If you like the money that you're seeing and you just want to close out, you're like, hey, I'm good. I want to just get this money, get out of here, get the bag and run. You could just come right here to where it says profit to the far right and just close it out. Click the X button and it'll close out the trade. Now, you want to know how much you made? What you do, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, it says trade, it says history, and it says journal. I'm going to just kind of move this around so you can see it, okay? You come to history. Once you click where it says history, it got trade here, it got history down here, and it got journal. Down here at the very bottom, far bottom left, right? And then you have history. Okay, the history is going to show you how much money you made, how much money you lost, and it's going to kind of give you, pretty much let you know what's going on. As far as did you win some trades? Did you lose some trades? That's what the history for. Just to give you history, did you win or did you lose? That's it, simple, plain. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back on trade. Now we got that out the way so you guys know how to do a pin and order. Now watch this. Let me just go ahead and go over some stuff. Up here in the upper left-hand corner, you have this dollar sign right here, right? Now, by default, you're going to come with regular pairs, right? That they're going to give you. But you may learn a strategy where you're using different pairs and you don't see the symbol over here. You come here to the dollar sign right here, right? And it's going to say symbols, okay? You left click on where it says symbols, and then you come up in here, right? And you got a plus, the plus sign is the drop box. The plus sign is the drop box. All you do is just click on the plus sign, and all you got to do is look. All these dollar signs that don't have yellow on it, that means it's not showing, okay? That means like if I want these currency pairs to come over here and be in my symbols, right? If I wanted to come over here, I'm gonna have to click on whichever currency pair that I want to put over here, better known as a symbol. So say like I want to put Euro USD. I click on it. Once I click on it, it's going to ask me, do I want to show it? And I'm going to say yes. As soon as I click yes, the dollar sign going to turn yellow. If I want to hide it, all I got to do is push hide. If I push show, then it's going to show over here by the symbol. Just want to make sure everybody on the same page, okay? Now, I can come here, click here, just click on it, highlight it, and it's going to say show or hide. If it's yellow, it's going to be showing in the symbol over here. Okay, I think we got that out the way. Now, when you want to do market executions, make sure when you do a market execution, make sure you're doing a market execution on the pair, the currency pair that you're trading. Because sometimes by default, if you leave the currency pair at AUD, CAD, but you're really trying to make a trade on AUD, JPY, and you do a market execution on it, and you do a market execution on an AUD CAD, then you could lose money because you're in the wrong pair. And also you're in the wrong chart. Okay, so just going to give you a heads up. If you're doing a strategy on an AUD JPY, do not be doing a trade market execution on an AUD CAD, if that makes sense. Now, when you want to be on the right charts, like if the chart by default is on AUD CAD, all you gotta do is just come over here and say, you know what, I want to trade on the AUD JPY. Left click and hold on AUD JPY. Come in here, drop it in there. Now I'm in the AUD JPY. Point blank, period. That's how we roll. Now it's time to teach you guys how to do a pending order. A pending order, let me just explain to you what a pending order is. A pending order is a lot different. A pending order is different from a market execution. A market execution means I'm getting in the trade now, right now. A pending, hence, a pending order meaning that I'm going to wait. I'm going to put the trade setup information in. Meaning I'm going to say, broker, I want you to enter me in at this price. Also, broker, take me out at that price. And broker, put my stop loss, my risk management at that price, just in case the trade go against you. Okay, so the trade setup in a pending order meaning is that the market will come to your entry price at a later time. Just like you have like some of us might have had a check and they said you can't cash it right now because it's still pending. That means it's gonna take a certain amount of time before you're able to cash that check. Okay. Some people that are self-employed, they know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now watch this. This is important. Okay, I'm going to do a pending order. You ready? Now, I'm going to do a pending order. I'm going to do a pending order on this particular pair right here, okay? My entry price is going to be the 91.585. That's going to be my entry price. My stop loss is going to be the 92.164. And over here, this is going to be my take profit, okay? 91.196, okay? So how this works is this. When you're doing a pending order is whenever you do, let me just go ahead and do a pending order real quick. So we got AUD JPY. So I'm going to come over here to AUD JPY, over here by the symbols. I'm going to look up the word. Meaning look at the letters. I'm going to right click on that currency pair because I want to trade it. Meaning I want to do a pending order. All I have to do is right click on it. And now I'm going to put what we call a new order. Okay. So I'm going to click right here where it says new order, right? And right here, if you watch it, it's already in default mode. Default mode is when it's market execution. So right now, if I click sell, I'm in the trade now. If I'm gonna do a pending order, let me just do this right. Let me just go ahead and push sell right now. I'm in the market right now. So if you look underneath here, I just did a market execution. So I'm in the market right now. So let me go over here and show you the difference between a pending order and a market execution. So I'm gonna come back to the same currency pair, AUD JPY. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna right click on it, right click on the symbol, word letters, push new order. But this time, if you notice right here, it says type. It says market execution. We have a drop box. Hit the drop box, it's gonna say pending order because we're doing a pending order. Once I push pending order, right here, it's gonna, underneath pending order, it's gonna say types. At this moment, once I hit the drop box here, I can either do a buy limit or a sell limit, or a buy stop or a sell stop. The difference between a limit and a stop is that it just lets you know the market may come to your entry price twice or once. If it's a limit, that means the market will come to your, just look at my cursor right here. That means if I did a stop, as soon as it comes to this number, as soon as this highlighted, as soon as this line This is called a market price line. As soon as it comes here, if I have a sell stop or a buy stop, as soon as this line, market price line, the last candle to the far right, touch this number 91.585, your broker is going to put that pendant, your broker is going to enter you into the market at that point. Okay. Now, if it's a limit, that means the last candle to the far right is where the market is currently. As soon as this market price, this is called a market price line. As soon as this market price line goes down and go through it one time and come back and touch it the second time, now your broker going to enter you, your broker is going to enter you into the market right there on contact. The difference between limits and stops is how many times the market price line hit your entry price number. It's either going to hit it, if it's a pending order, it's either going to hit it twice. If it's a limit, if it's a stop, it's going to only hit it once, meaning this line right here, this little line that's moving up and down. If this market price line, the last candle to the far right, as soon as it touch it one time, if it's a stop, whether it's a buy or sell, your broker is going to enter you into the market, and now you in that trade. That means your broker enter you into the Forex market platform. Okay. If it's a limit, that means this market price line, that means it has to touch it one time and then come back and touch it again. Hence, that means two times the market price line got to touch it twice for your broker to enter you into the market. Once you're in the market, your pending order is already set. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a buy limit. Now, keep this in mind. This is very important. Sometimes the market won't let you do a buy limit. It might just let you do a buy stop. Keep that in mind, because you're like, Kentu, you told me that all I got to do is put a buy limit in. Where the market is, it won't let you do a buy limit. If the market won't let you do a pending order of a buy limit, do a buy stop. Simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a buy stop. Okay. So that means that I'm waiting for the market to come, hit this number 91.585, let it hit it one time. Broker already know I got to stop. That means once I hit it one time, my broker going to enter me into that trade. And then my target area is going to be my first take profit, which is 92.164. That means it's going to bounce off here and then go up there. That's what I'm looking forward to do. So I'm going to put the pending order in right now. The broker need my information. So I'm going to put right here, right here where it says type, I hit the drop box. I'm going to do a buy stop. And then I'm going to come here. I got to manually put my entry price number in. If you notice, this is the only one I have to put my entry price in. I have to manually type the number in. Meaning this number right here, 91.585, that's my entry price number. I have to put that number in here. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put this 91.585 number in here. So here we go, 91.585. Okay, so I got that in. So that's my entry price. My next move is I have to put my stop loss in, and I have to put my take profit right here. And also the volume hence is how much money you want to put in the market, better known as your position size. So right now, it's by default is on $4. I could change this and say, you know what? Forget that. I'm going to do $10. I'm going to do 1.00. Okay, I'm going to do $10. So now I got to put my stop loss number in, which is down here at the bottom is 9191.196. And then also I'm going to come here and put my take profit number in, which is the 92.164. I'm going to put that number in. I'm going to come here, type in 92.164. Once I put these numbers in, then I come over here where it says place. Okay, now, sometimes you're going to have a situation where, remember I said, sometimes you'll do a buy stop, but it won't let you do it. So now we're going to say, you know what, it won't let me do a buy stop. Let me do a buy limit. Okay, don't panic when you see that happen, because it happens from time to time. All you got to do, come back over here where it says AUDJPY, because that's the pair that we're using. We're going to do a pending order for this. Right click, don't panic. Go to new order, bam. Come here, right here at the bottom, where it says market, where it says type. Click the drop box, do a pending order. Instead of doing a buy stop, we're going to do a buy limit. And it's already set on the buy limit. So all I got to do is put the information in for the entry price right here. Come here, put in 91.585. And another thing too, if you put too much money, a position size, and your balance can't handle it, if your balance is, if you do a position size and you don't have enough money, you don't have enough money in your balance to cover that, they won't let you put the trade in. That means you just have to do a lower position size. Let me give you an example. Say like you got $200 in and you try to do a $50 trade. They're not going to let you do that because that's your risk to the broker. Now, say like if you got $200 in your balance, which is your lot size, and you want to do a $2 trade, they going to let you do that because you're not at risk. Okay. Now watch this. Now we have, I'm over here where it said we tried to do the buy stop. It wouldn't let us do it, but we still want to do a buy. Now we're going to go to buy stop. Now, let me say this right here. Sometimes you got to be smooth with it. Sometimes the market may not let you do a buy limit or might not let you do a buy stop. Sometimes you just got to go, you got to do what you got to do and just do a market execution for a buy and just get in there, okay? But we're going to go ahead and go with the buy limit. So I put right here where it says at price, that's entry price. Even though you don't see entry price on here, price is entry price. Now I'm gonna put the stop loss in at the bottom right here, 91.196. I'm gonna go ahead and put that number in, right? I'm gonna go 91.196. And then I'm gonna put the take profit target area, which is the first take profit, is 92.164. Put that number right here, and we're gonna be ready to roll. 92.164. Then push place. And now they let me do it. Brothers and sisters, that's how you do market execution. And also that's how you do pending orders. Now, if you're in this trade right now, we're in a profit right now. You guys, I want you guys to see this. Down here at the bottom where it says profit, if you don't see no negative sign down there on those positions, that means you're making money. That means you are in profit. You see right here, it says 5.18. There's no negative sign here. If I had a negative sign down here, that means I'm losing money. If you don't have no negative sign down there, that means you are in profit. Let me show you how this works. Yeah, if you look to the far left over here where it says balance, follow my cursor. It says balance 456.19. The equity is how much money you're making right now. If you notice 460 is higher than 465. So that the equity is letting me know that I'm making money. That's what the equity is letting me know. The equity, and if you notice, the equity number is moving, but the balance number is not moving. So the equity lets you know how much money you're winning and how much you're losing. Okay, I just want to make sure you understand that part. Now watch this. I'm in this trade. I did a market execution on this trade. I'm in profit. But if you notice, I don't have a stop loss. I don't have no take profit. How do I know that? Because I got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then I got 0, 0, 0, 0 over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and because I did a market execution on this particular order. If you notice, this order down here at the bottom is a pending order. I'm not in the market on this one. If you notice, you don't have no number here. You don't see nothing moving. That means I'm waiting for the market to, my broker is not going to enter me into the market unless my entry price get hit. If it don't get hit, it's going to stay there, okay, until I move it, okay? Now watch this. I did a market execution on this particular trade here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my stop loss in, and I'm going to put my take profit in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and right-click on here, right here. I'm going to right-click, and then right here it says modify. Modify is how you put your stop loss in and how you put your take profit in, okay? Meaning you put the stop loss is for the risk management. The TP is for take profit, right? That's where our target is going. That's the target area where you tell your broker, this is where I want to get out at. If you do a market execution, that's your entry price. That means you're in the trade now, you in the market. If once you do modify, for a market execution, you have to put something in there. You got to put something in there. Okay. So what you want to do is click where it says modify. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stop loss in and I'm going to put the take profit in. The stop loss's number is 91.196. Like I said before, just type that number in, 91.196. And after you type the number in, come here to the top, left click one time. Hold on one second, I'm sorry. Put that in. 91.196. Come up here to it says stop loss. Okay. Come here, click here, put the take profit in, 92.164. 92.164. Okay, then you come here, click. Now, watch this. It says stop loss or take profit you set must differ from the market price by at least 20 points. Okay, don't worry about that kind of stuff. But for trading purposes, let me just go ahead and throw something in there real smooth. I'll move this down, move the stop loss down here just a little bit. Okay, let me close this out right quick. I'll move this down here. Move the stop loss down here a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna come back here to this order right here, this pennant order. On this market execution. I'm gonna right click on here. I'm gonna come to modify. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this stop loss number. Hold on one second. And move this down a little bit and put it about right here, just for training purposes. I'll put that there, and then I'm gonna move my take profit up just a little bit higher, right here. Okay. So down here is gonna be my stop loss. This is gonna be my take profit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here to this order. I'm gonna right click on here. All right, modify, click here. Now I'm gonna put these numbers in. I'm gonna put my stop loss in first. That's the 90.648. I'm gonna go ahead and put that number down real quick. 90.648. Come up here, click. Okay, then I'm gonna come here. Hold on, let me move this down a little more. Move this up a little more. Pardon me one second. Okay. We're not gonna worry about that. Okay, let me just put that number in, click here, put my take profit in. Okay, that's 92 right here, that number, 92.267. Okay. Now, whenever you have a situation like this and it don't let you modify, close it out, right? And what you can do, I'm gonna move this up just a little bit, right? Because I just want you guys to know how to do this. And then I'm gonna move this down just a little bit, just for training purposes, because you need to see. Well, you saw the first one let you do the stop loss to take profit. If you're having any challenges with this, my information is going to be at the bottom in the description. Just give me a call or shoot me an email. Okay. So let me go ahead and just put this in real quick. Right click on the order, modify. Put this right here. Let me do this right here. 90. Hold on 1 second. We getting there. Hold on 1 second. Real brief. Okay, cool. So let's get this going. So it's at 902, 92.347. Okay, so there you go right here. Sometimes you got to, like I said, my information is at the bottom. If you need me, give me a call. Okay, watch this. Now I'm going to put the take profit in right here. 92. Hold on, this was, hold on 1 second. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I did a sell when I was supposed to I did a buy. But okay, let me just do. I'm sorry. My apologies. Thank goodness y'all know I'm a brother human. Let me see, let me do this right. The stop loss, if it's a sell, the stop loss go above, take profit go below. So my apologies, my apologies, you guys. Just want to make sure y'all get this understanding, okay? Right click. It's a little late. I'm trying to get to bed, but let me go and get you guys squared away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, push modify. My stop loss is going to be 92.347. This is the good news. If you accidentally do it wrong and you meant to do a buy and you actually did put the sell information in, the market will your broker will automatically stop you. So it's like a protection. So thank goodness for that. I'm glad this happened. So you can see that, hey, you don't got to be perfect to make big money in the market. Now watch this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it right because I was rushing. That's my fault. Now I'm going to put the stop loss is at the top. Take profit is at the bottom because I'm doing a sell. See right here where it says sell right here? Sell right here with the cursor. Now watch everything flow nice and smooth. 92.347. Once I put that number in, come up here, stop loss, bam. See, no problem. Oh, I'm glad that you learned. Don't rush when you're trading with your real money, okay? Now, I'm put the take profit in, 90.600. This red line at the bottom. Don't rush because you rush, you'd have made a mistake like just like I did, but I was able to catch it. So watch this, put the 90.600. As soon as I push this button, I got my stop loss in and I got my take profit, okay? And look, if you notice, I'm in profit. I'm in profit right here. It says, it's no negative sign where it says profit. And then also I got a pending order that haven't got triggered yet. But this one is for a buy, okay? Now watch this. If you notice, it says 979. If you look over here by the balance, it's 156. Over here is 465. That means I'm in profit. Only time you're in negative if you have a negative sign right there, and that's that. You want to close out the trade, you say, hey, let me get that $9. Now, sometimes it's $90, $900, $70, $200. Let's close out the trade. Bam. Once I close out the trade, I'm done. If you notice, the price went up. Watch the video closely. You'll see that the balance went up, okay? Now, if I have a pending order and it haven't got triggered and I don't want to have it there no more, I can just close out the trade. Okay, brothers and sisters, I really appreciate your time. A brother is up out of here. I love you guys. If you need information, you want to learn how to trade, the video will help you do market executions as well as pin orders. You can reach me in the description at the bottom. I'm up out of here. God love me and he love you too. I'm out.